Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Renegade playing Mortal Kombat 11, and I wanted to show you guys a character that most people overlook, and that would be Frost, and especially a variation that people overlook. This is not a custom variation. This is her day one, right out of the package uh, variation that is basically my main. This is my best character by far, and I wanted to show you her great potential. Alright, so what makes Frost amazing is she has a ton of mix-ups, a ton of mind games, and a lot of what she does is safe. You cannot punish. All right, so I'm gonna put him to. All right, he's already blocking everything. So I want to show you what she has going on. This is her overhead. It's 1, 3, 4. Boom. Look at that. -2. You cannot punish it. 2, 2, 3. -8. It's safe-ish. They can't really punish it. Maybe they can poke. You do that. You got a low. You got an overhead. You also have this. This is punishable, but it's an overhead, a double overhead. Sometimes, a lot of times online, people forget about the second overhead. So you can go boom, and you can go high. Got this. Another great move she has is this. If you did it with a Scorpion or a Raiden who likes to teleport, this punishes them. When Kung Lao does his teleport, boom, that helps. And it's safe. Look at that, -4. And if you want me to burn it, still safe. So you could do that. And what else? She also has this low overhead, kinda safe. If you crouch right afterwards, best thing to do maybe is poke out of it, but also boom. She also has a low overhead. That's very punishable. So only use that really. I would use that when they get frozen. So now to the head that people think is useless, but it's not. It's great for mind games and space control and just generally annoying your opponent. Because when you annoy your opponent and you make them impatient, they make mistakes. So you just toss that out like crazy. And you just constantly, look how quickly, just constantly. Also, a little secret, since nobody plays Frost, people assume that this hits low, but it's a mid. So they duck and that overhead takes them out. And sometimes, a lot of times when I play online, people just block for the first overhead or they get caught by the first overhead. But if they do manage to block it, they usually forget that there's a second overhead afterwards. So trust me when I say this, I use this a lot. People just fall for it. I wouldn't give you advice there. It doesn't work. Also, this is like a dial-in. You got to do for this string. You got to press 3 and you got to hit the 4 twice real quickly, or it's not going to come out. It's not. So there's that. So there's these constant mind games you play. There's this. You just constantly throw it out. Wait. I noticed with the mains that I play, I didn't use tournament custom variations for any of them. Noob variation 3, I like him the way he is. Frost V1, Collector V2, I wouldn't change him. I don't mind changing them. It's not like a principal thing, but what they have is just too good to give up for me. So you have these mix-ups that's gonna make their life a living hell. Also, notice this. Her 2-2, instead of just doing the overhead, watch this. If you just do 2-2, plus 5 on block, and pushes them back. Boom. You could also do this if you want. Now they got to deal with that. They got to deal with that. They also have a different ending. You could also do 2-2-4, -7, and push back. And as far as the overhead, instead of doing 3-1-4, you could do 3-1-2. Pushes them back, +3. Look at that, +3. Let's see how far it pushes them back from there. And you got the 2-2. Yeah, they just can't punch it. Look at this. Look at the distance on this poke. Also, another great move she has. Boom. This catches people. It just does. So yeah, when you're doing this, you're constantly forcing them to, you're annoying them, you're putting them in pressure, they get angry, they get irritated, they get impatient, they make mistakes, and they try to come to you, and boom, you hit them. It works so well, so often. So, what else does she have? I rarely use this. Maybe it might be better in a different variation. Maybe I just forget to use it. Of course, her projectile game is top notch. This is safe. Overhead, what am I forgetting without having to, let's see, anything that I'm forgetting? I think I got it all. Blade spin, yep, got it. And of course, she does have the advantage of a full screen fatal. Boom, this wins matches, I don't even have to say that. I also like to throw this out, they might jump over it, they might think, oh, I missed or something, and boom. So I'm going to take her into the arcade ladder and give you a general sense of how terrific she is and how to use her. I'm not going to complete a ladder because, or maybe I will. I bother because the boss doesn't really matter because it's not really, there's no real point to it. Should I start? I'll do medium first because so I can show you how to use your tricks, because you can play the computer on hard, but rarely, the computer just has a different type of advantage. It just knows what to do, and it just blocks one out of every 2 or 3 moves, so it don't really matter. When you're playing medium, it gives you a better sense of playing against a person. Alright. Now you can see her in action. I just actually don't even have a plan. It's so hectic and crazy. They have to respect it. Boom. So yeah, and when you get them in the corner, boom. You're just a constant pain from wherever. Boom. Doom, 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 doom. Boom. Knew he was gonna jump. They just constantly have to deal with this head. That's safe. I forgot to mention that stream. Very safe. And pushes them back. Dude. I like to finish him off always with the head off. I don't know why. Whenever I do the fatality or whatever, I always aim for that. So that's definitely a huge plus for me, that Frost doesn't really have a game plan. She just comes at you like a crazy pinata. She's just constantly doing stuff, and you constantly have to deal with that. So no, she's not the craziest damage dealer, but trust me, that does not matter. Boom. I also forgot about that. Her crushing blow kind of sucks, but it's safe, I believe. There's a dial in. I really feel so many people sleep on her, don't realize how good she is. Because I go online and I do not have a problem racking up wins with her. Damn. Uh, so you're literally throwing out all these mix-ups, and you're not getting punished for it. So yeah, Frost has. Some people might criticize Frost. Oh, you got to do death by 1,000 cuts. That is true, but it's so much fun delivering those cuts. Trust me. You just have so many options that are safe that are just gonna annoy the hell out of your opponent. So I think after this match, okay, I might wrap it up. But if you're looking to pick up a new character, do not sleep on her. Also, your opponent's not going to know what the hell you're going to do because no one plays her. Do not be concerned about the fact that the ball rarely catches people. But if there's one trick you want to try and employ, what I would do is also, oh, that's another one. People block when the ball's right beneath them, and you can wait for it to blow up, and after that, just grab them. That works a hell of a lot. If they're blocking, the ball is right beneath them, I do that poke, and they're still blocking. Once the ball unrelents, I do that mix-up, the low overhead. So, hope you guys are willing to give her a chance, see what she's capable of doing. She's very, very, very fun. Also, true story, she is the fastest character in this game. She has to be. There's no character quick like her. She's just on another level. I think she has a distinct advantage in the fact that she is much faster. So give her a go.